Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to be doing a hair video, so I'm going to be kind of showing you what I use to dye my hair, what I use in between, blow drying, and what I use to keep it nice and long. Now I wanted to create this video because I know when I started dyeing my hair blonde, and because it's such a light blonde, I know a lot of people struggle with finding a good colour or keeping it healthy, and definitely maintaining blonde hair is so hard. So definitely this is why I made this video. And I know when I first started dyeing my hair, it was so hard to find the correct hair dye, correct things that were making people's hair grow long. I don't know about you guys, but I used to sit through loads and loads of videos trying to figure out how people would have short hair in one video and then the longest hair ever in the next video. So I wanted to create this video to give you some of my best tips on how to keep your hair healthy and things that actually work. So stay tuned and let's get into the video. First thing I'm going to start off with then is, say my hair was needed dyeing, and basically from scratch. Let's start. So I'll go back actually through my hair history. So I normally have, so similar to my eyebrow colour, really dark blonde hair. When I was younger I used to have sort of more lighter than it is now. I dyed my hair, it's a bit tingy on top, so I hate a yellow toned blonde just because it doesn't suit me. I've always liked to have more of a white cooler blonde, so that's why I've always used like purple shampoos and stuff, which I'll show you in a while. Always used to be short. When I was really young I used to have long hair, looking back for a few pictures, but it always used to be short when I was probably back end of primary school going into high school. It always used to be short, it never used to grow. So I probably started dyeing my hair, I was really young, I was probably like 10 when it first got bleached, so very bad, very bad. So I've been dyeing it for 11 years now. I go through periods where my hair is like straw and I just want to cut it all off, but then I get weeks where it's like, oh, it's so good. And it's very rare, to be honest, now using all these things that I have now, that I have bad stages with my hair. It's pretty good most of the time now. Be short up until I would say about the last year of high school. I used to have it straight, and then it started to slowly grow. I would say I cut it short in about 2016, and that was probably the shortest cut I've had to date. And then I've just let it grow and then I just cut it myself. So every time I cut my hair myself now, I'm just going to quickly show you actually how long it is. So let me just bring it forward for you. So this is what it looks like when it's at the front. So it's very long. Let me just turn around for you. It's very long, but I've always liked having long hair, and especially now I've got it the length that I love. I just love it. It's so good. But it does take a long time. It doesn't happen overnight. Starting from scratch then, what I would do is, soon as I start to dye my hair, so I dye my hair, probably you should normally leave it about 8 to 12 weeks. I think normally hairdressers would advise, I'm not too sure, but it's about 8 weeks minimum you should leave it before dyeing your hair, whichever dye it may be. But definitely bleaching, you should leave it as long as possible in between dyeing. Now let me show you what I use. This is so important and so handy. I can't honestly stress to you enough how long it's taken me to find this hair dye. I've been through, if you show me a hair dye, I will have used it on my hair. anything that's for blondes, I will have used it on my hair, honestly. My mum is probably, because my mum always dyes my hair, I'd never go to a hairdresser's unless I have to. If I go over to Turkey for my husband and I didn't take a hair dye with me, then I would go to the hairdresser's. But I hate going to hairdressers. Number one, when you have long hair and you go to a hairdresser's, they want to chop it off. Number two, I never think they get the colour correct to my liking. I mean, if I go to a really top hairdresser's, then they probably would, but if a hairdresser I've been to and they've done my hair, I don't like the colour. I'd rather do it myself. Going into what I actually use, so I use this. So this is the star of the show. It is the Jerome Russell Be Blonde. So I get it like this. You can get it in a packet together. So it's got this inside and the sachet. So I always get it separately though. So I get a box of this. This comes separately. So this has 4 sachets of the powder inside, and then you mix it with one of these. So I use the 40 vol. So 40 volume. They do at 30, so it's a tiny bit lower if you don't want it too bright. But because my hair is pretty dark at the roots, I have to use 40 vol. So what I do is I mix these two together and I put it into a mixing pot with a brush. You can pick them up from like the pound shop. And oh, let me quickly tell you actually where these are from. So I get these, you can pick them up from Tesco. They sell these at Tesco, sell them at Boots and Superdrug. I was trying to think where else. Asda doesn't do them, I don't think, but you can pick them up from Boots and Superdrug. So they're only cheap. I think the box itself is about £5 something, but when I get it separately, it's about £3 something for this, and then £1.60 something for the small bottle. So it is pretty inexpensive. So like I said, I get my mum to do it. So I'm going to try and insert a clip here now of my mum doing it and how she does it. It takes her about a good 30 to 40 minutes to actually apply it to my head, because I've got so much hair. My hair is pretty thick as well, so it takes her a good while to do. But it's pretty hard for me to do it myself. I've attempted it a few times, but it's all patchy all the time. So my mum always does it. I'd leave it on for a good, I'd say about 20 minutes to a half an hour, 20 minutes minimum, because if your roots are so dark, you need it to give it time to lift. And also if you take it off too early, it's gonna be a very, very horrible colour and it's not gonna look even. So if you take it off too early, it's gonna look yellow, it's gonna look a bit orangey. I've tried it, guys, it's not good. So leave it on for about a good half an hour, 40 minutes I would say, and then take it off in the shower. Scrub it with hot water on your scalp. Make sure, I would probably just shampoo twice. So shampoo I use, so I've either got the L'Oreal Paris Elvive Extraordinary Oil. Now I love this brand. Now Elvive, I really do love them. I particularly like these ones because it's got oil in them, coconut oil. Coconut oil is so good for your hair, and argan oil. I cannot stress enough that oils need to be put into your hair constantly. I know people tend to wash their hair. Some people wash it every day. I don't. I leave my hair, I can leave it up to a week. So normally it's about 5 days. Every 5 days I'll wash my hair, because as you can imagine, my hair takes so long to hair dry and straighten. So I have to leave it about 5 days. I alternate between this shampoo. I've also started using the Herbal Essences coconut milk, so this is new. I really do like this one as well. But yeah, these two good shampoos. So after I've done that, I'd do it twice just to get all the powder and bleach out of your scalp, because if you don't, it will start irritating you overnight. It will hurt. And then after I've normal shampooed and got all the product out, I'll then go in with a purple shampoo. Now, depending on how long you've let it develop on your hair, you'll always have kind of a brassiness tone to it, because it turns like a yellow colour. Sometimes I'm lucky and it doesn't go too brassy, so I don't really have to put that much on. But like this time I just did a week ago, it went a bit brassy, so I had to put purple shampoo on. The thing I use afterwards is the matching conditioner. So I'll use the Elvive Extraordinary Oil Nourishing Conditioner. So I really like this one. It smells really good as well. So they really go really nicely together, and I always stick to Elvive. I don't really experiment too much with shampoo and conditioner products, just because I don't want my hair to start freaking out, and it's not nice when your hair starts freaking out and it just goes wrong. We've all gone there. It's not nice when it does that. So after I've done all that, come out of the shower, and then I'll leave it in my towel for about 10 minutes, because my hair is so long. It's so wet when it first obviously comes out of the shower. So I'll leave it in a towel for about 10-15 minutes, and then I will take it down and I'll spray it with this. So this is a heat protectant. It's the Herbal Essences Hair Oil Blend, Argan Oil and Aloe Repair. So this is really good. This is quite new. So you shake it up and it turns into this colour. So this is really nice. I'll spray this all through the ends of my hair just to protect it. And then I'll go ahead and hair dry it. So hair drying will probably take me a good half an hour, 40 minutes, maybe even longer sometimes, depending on how quick I'm being. But it takes a long time for long hair to dry, a long time, especially if you've got thick hair. Straightening it doesn't take me too long. I would probably say a good 20 minutes to straighten my hair. I'm pretty quick at straightening my hair now, and it always goes pretty dead straight, so I'm quite lucky with that. After I've done all of that and I've straightened my hair, I will go ahead and put a argan oil on. So this is a Repair and Protect Dry Oil with Vitamin E. So this stuff, so I've used Pantene one before. To be honest, anything that's argan oil or you know, anything that's leaving oil is really good. And I just literally, I'll just quickly show you. Put about a pump and a half onto your hands. I'll just quickly go through the ends of my hair, and it just leaves it so shiny and so just feeling healthy. And once obviously you've applied all that heat, you need something to protect it afterwards, once you're brushing through your hair and using heat on it throughout the days after. Tangle teaser. If you don't use tangle teaser, I don't know what you're actually doing. Tangle teasers are so highly recommended by hairdressers. I know they do different types of brushes now that are a bit more advanced, but a tangle teaser I can't use, which is really weird now. I can't use a normal brush. Have I got an example? This is my husband's, so I can't use one of these brushes. It has to be a tangle teaser. This just literally, obviously because my hair's soft now, I put the oil on, it can go through it, but this, if my hair hasn't been brushed with the tangle teaser beforehand, this will not go through my hair. It's strange. Once you've gone to a tangle teaser, you can't go back. And it's so much safer for your hair as well, especially when you've got wet hair. So I believe that is everything. I think I've covered most of the things. If you have got any more questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Or actually, hair straighteners, I always rave about my hair straighteners. So these, I don't know whether they still do them. If they do, I'll try and link them down below. I got these from Turkey, but it's Remington, and these are keratin therapy straighteners. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think you can, but these are lifesavers. Ever since I started using these, my hair, I've probably had these for about 4 years now, and they're absolutely amazing. I know they cost quite a bit. I think they're about £80, something like that, maybe. It's not too much compared to maybe like GHDs and stuff, but they're pretty good. I really like them. If they've got keratin in them, then it's always a plus. So that is everything. Like I said, if you've got any questions at all, please comment down below and I'll try to answer them. If you've got any more questions about dyeing my hair, any experiences I've had with dyeing my hair, then please don't hesitate, and please comment down below and I will reply back to you. Apart from that, I think that is everything. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you'd like to see any more hair videos, hairstyling videos, then leave a comment down below with your recommendations. And until the next video, guys, stay safe and take care. Bye bye.